Okay, you guys, so for old time's sake, we just got the immunity shot from Publix. We found it the same one we had in Louisiana. Is that where we were? New Orleans.
New Orleans.
So we're about to do this thing. Make sure we stay healthy. I was around a bunch of people yesterday and Nick was out in some weather, so boom.
I was out in some weather fishing.
Oh God. All right, here we go. Ugh.
I think you left a little more in there for me. You did for you.
Okay, let me do a little bit more.
Oh, that old nasty thing, the whole thing.
Woo, that's bitter.
Cheers.
That's not as bad as the one in New Orleans. The one in New Orleans I felt like was way more carbonated. Don't you think?
Yeah, I do.
Maybe this one's old. Because it's the same brand.
Yeah, probably because nobody in Florida drinks them.
Ugh, I don't know. Wow, this is so neat. Look at the bottom, it says James 1:17. It has a Bible scripture on there. That's pretty interesting. We're gonna have to read that scripture when we get home, okay, babe? We just went grocery shopping, we went to the gym. Nick's gotta mow the yard. I have to edit photos. Yesterday was the class show. I took like 1,200 photos from photo shoots. My shoulder is killing me. It hurts so bad. So I'm gonna get these photos edited and then I'm working on new cookies for the next cookie launch. So it's gonna be a busy day. Nick gets to taste the cookies later, so he's excited. Oh my God. All right, bye. What's up, you guys? So I am literally starting to feel so strong in the gym. It's just amazing. I mean, I haven't felt this good in the gym in so long. I just trained shoulders today and I'm gaining some weight, and you know, you can really tell whenever you get like that little you know, fat underneath your shorts, like right at the back of your legs here. And like, you know, it's kind of embarrassing, but the reality is it's very normal for women, especially as you gain weight. Really, unless you're like super lean, it's going to be there. But I'm like, okay, I could tell that I'm gaining some weight now. But I'm feeling good, and I feel like my shoulders are getting fuller. My legs are looking bigger, and like, I don't know, like everything, yeah, I'm gaining weight, and you know, you see that little fat back there, and it's kind of like, but I don't even care because I look fuller and more muscular. And I was just like doing some rear delts with the cables. It's my favorite way to hit rear delts, by the way, with the cables crossed. And I was looking in the mirror and I was like, dang, like I look pretty muscular. Like, this is good. You guys know I'm freaking small. Like, I'm a little twig at times. When I get lean, I'm like a little beanpole, and it sucks. So like, it's just good to fill back out. And you know, I really feel like I'm actually making some progress this off season. And you know, like, people keep saying, oh, you're too lean and blah blah blah, but you know, you can still make progress. And like, I'm increasing my weights, I'm feeling stronger, like, and I see the difference in my body. I see my body changing. So I'm excited. I'm feeling really pumped up and motivated right now. And yes, so I just had to come on here and tell you guys that. But yeah, about to go home and eat my pancakes. Sorry, I keep looking to see if the light's turning green. But I'm about to go home, eat my pancakes, go see patients, and then I have a photo shoot this afternoon. So busy day, but that's the way I live. You guys, I just experienced the craziest thing. So I've really been having a hard time lately, to be honest with you, with what's been going on with my heart and just with work. You know, like, I talk about this all the time, but like, I just so hard am trying to make something happen here so I can just love what I do and be happy. And you know, I don't want to be a therapist anymore. I love therapy and I love some of my patients I meet, but 90% of the day is just hell. Like, This morning, someone canceled on me again, so I had to pull over and just sit on the side of the road and waste an hour of my time, which you guys know how busy I am. Like, it's just ridiculous, and it's like people have no respect for my time, and half of these patients don't even want therapy. They don't care to get better, and it's just really frustrating. But anyways, I had to see this guy today, and I wasn't going to take him. I had told the scheduler yesterday, hey, I can't take any more patients this week. I'm extremely busy. I have a cookie launch this week. I have photos to edit. And she's like, okay. And then she writes back an hour later and goes, can you please see this one guy for 2 visits? He doesn't want the other therapist that's been seeing him. He's requesting someone else. And I waited a minute because I was like, no, there's no way I can't take any more. But I never say no to anyone. So I wrote back and said, yes, I'll do it. So, I'm scrambling around. I get there and I walk in. The guy's like super quiet at first and like not even like I'm asking him questions. He's not responding to me. And I'm like, in my mind immediately, you immediately go and think, great, like this guy's going to be a horrible patient to have. He's not even speaking to me. And like, he kept kind of like acting like he was annoyed with the exercises I was giving him, but I couldn't really read him. And I was like, okay, well, let's just get through this. And so he starts telling me the story about his hip. He's had 5 surgeries and he's had all these issues, and he just starts like opening up, telling me about what he's been through with his hip. And he's like, this is why, I'm scared to have therapy. I'm scared to stand on my hip. I've been through basically hell. He didn't say hell, but he's like, I've been through a lot. And he's like, you don't even understand. And then so I said, sir, I get it. I said, I was talking to my grandma yesterday, and when I walked in, he had on Joel Osteen, and he had a Bible sitting there, so I knew he was a Christian. And I said, sir, I was talking to my grandma yesterday, and she has Parkinson's, and she's really been struggling. And I said, I have a heart condition. You may not believe it with my age. I said, but I've really been struggling a lot lately, and we were just talking about how, you just have to stay faithful and keep the faith. And then all of a sudden, he pulls down he sits down from walking. He pulls up in his little wheelchair, and he just starts talking to me about God and about faith. And I don't even know. All of a sudden, I wanted to give this man a hug, but I didn't say that, and I didn't. And then, like, I had to fight back so hard to not cry. My eyes got really watery, and like I just felt like God put me in here today to see this guy. And it's like, I just want so bad to not be a therapist, but maybe I'm supposed to be a therapist, and I'm supposed to do this and help people and be there for people. And I really enjoy helping people. And this guy just started talking to me about, like staying faithful and knowing that God is going to show you the way and things are going to work out. And he's like, I don't know why, but I just felt led to talk to you today. And he's like, I feel like you're going through a hard time right now. And I'm like, how does this guy know this? And then at the end of the story, he was telling me a story that some woman came up to me the other day and said she just needed to hug him. And he's like, it was the craziest thing. And I was thinking in my head, wow, I just thought to myself, I need to give this guy a hug, but I didn't say it or do it. And it was just the craziest experience. And when I went to leave, he said, this isn't me talking to you. He was like, this is the Holy Spirit coming through me, knowing that you needed this today. I said, sir, I was supposed to come see you today. I said, you weren't on my schedule. I had too many patients, and I was going to say no. And somehow I ended up here, and you really helped me, and like, it's so crazy. It's like God works in crazy ways. And if you have faith like I do, you know that no matter how hard life is or what struggles come your way, if you have faith, you're going to get through it. And, I'm having a really hard time right now. Like, my heart has been acting up. I don't feel good. I passed out 2 weeks ago, and I just, I went and saw a new cardiologist yesterday, and the healthcare system is so shitty now. Like, they can't do anything or any tests for 2 months. And at that point, I'm like, what is that even going to prove or do? And, I'm trying to do this photography, and then this weekend I got freaking banned from taking photos at the show, all because I took pictures of a different girl that they don't like. And it's just the most immature, ridiculous thing. I'm not even going to get into that because I'll probably get in trouble for even talking about it. It's just so ridiculous. And it's like, God, why is this happening to me? Like, why is nothing working? I am trying so hard to make things work and to better myself and to be happy with what I do every day. And God saying, nope, that's not what you're supposed to do. I don't know what to do anymore, but I'm just trying to have the faith and trust that God has a plan for me and everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to be. And I'm just taking it day by day. But I just had to share that with you guys because this is the craziest thing, and it's just really crazy. I don't know where your faith stands, and you know, nowadays it's like you're not supposed to talk about being a Christian or God or anything, and I'm sure I'll lose followers. My last Instagram got deleted because I was talking about God on there, but this is YouTube, and YouTube's a little different. But I'm sorry if I offended anyone, but I'm not sorry because I believe in Jesus, and I wouldn't even make it through life without him, honestly. So, yeah, that's all I got to say right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, are you ready?
Hey y'all, what's up? So I just got my fillers done. My lips are like swollen, and I got some like little red dots around from where they injected, and they are numb. My lips are numb, but yeah, so I haven't had fillers in like a year, and the reason is because I was in prep, you know, and like when I got them done last year, it literally metabolized so quick because I was lean and I was getting leaner. So I wanted to wait till I gained a little bit of weight. And so now that I've gained some weight, I decided to go ahead and get some fillers again, but we'll see how they look tomorrow. It's still really numb and I feel like I can't talk, but comment below if you've got fillers before.
I see Ed did some work in there. I don't know if he put a wall or something. And I don't remember. I saw he.
So that's from Cellucor, code Ashley, don't forget. And then I got from Amazon. So this is my new Godox for doing flash photography. So I got all the stuff yesterday to start doing flash photography. And so this little thing hooks on the top of my camera and it connects to the lights. So it'll be a little remote that connects to the lights. So I'm super excited to start doing some flash photography. It just is gonna help with the lighting and everything. So yeah, I did an awesome photo shoot today, Optimum Gym with Caitlin. She's a pro, she's turned pro at Nationals last year. And we had a lot of fun. They were playing good music in there and we were like dancing. It was so fun. But yeah, so I'll be working on her photos tonight and working on her videos over the next couple days. So we did that. I trained with Lauren, trained glutes. I didn't sleep last night. I had a couple drinks last night with Nick, and so I didn't feel well. Actually hungover today, so yeah. I told Nick, I don't want to drink again. I said this after our trip. I wasn't gonna drink till our birthday, and then we ended up going out and having a couple drinks last night. And I was like, all right, seriously, the way I feel today, like I am not drinking again to my birthday. Like I just need a little break. Not that I drink a lot, but like once a week we go out and have drinks. And last night what happened was we went out and I didn't want to eat dinner out. I wanted to eat my food at home, and our friends came and met us. So I ended up never eating. I ate like my meal at 4 o'clock meal, and we ended up not getting home till like 10 o'clock at night, and I never ate anything else. And so I had a couple drinks with like no food, and so I just felt really sick. I never got sick, but I just felt really bad, and I was up all night not feeling good. And so today was rough. Today was rough. I just had to finish my steps because I didn't do any fasted cardio this morning. And someone had asked me about that in my story questions about me doing fasted cardio. So I'm not doing like intense cardio. Like I'm not like on an incline. I'm not doing sprints. I'm not on the stair climber. I'm not on the bike. Like I'm just walking to get steps because it's like I want to be active. And like, you know, my job, I'm sitting in the car all day, or I'm sitting working on photos, or like today I drove 2 hours to Tampa. So I didn't do any fasted cardio. So I got home and I had like no steps at all because I just sat in the car and drove all day. And then my workout. So I just walked on the treadmill a little bit because it's like smoking. Yeah, and I left early and it's like smoking outside. I don't know where it's come from. Somebody's burning a fire and there's like ashes all in the air, so I didn't want to walk around all that. But yeah, cooking my fish right now. Nick got it going for me, so sweet, while I was on the treadmill What a good hat. My fish is cooking. Tomorrow we're driving to Jacksonville for his work party, and we're staying the night in Jacksonville Beach, or what's it called, the beach?
Ponte Vedra Beach.
Ponte Vedra? Ponte Vedra. It's between St. Augustine and Jacksonville. So we are gonna stop by Buc-ee's. If you haven't heard of Buc-ee's, I'm gonna film some of that. And then we're gonna go to St. Augustine and walk around on the way. So we have another busy day tomorrow. So I'm going to, it's 6:30, gonna eat my dinner, get these photos worked on, and I'm going to bed early tonight. Yes. Check out Extend. Okay, it's Saturday morning and it is early, and Nick and I are headed to the gym. We're gonna work out because then we are leaving to go to St. Augustine, and then we're staying at Jacksonville Beach, or actually, what's it called again?
Ponte Vedra Beach.
You say it so fast, I don't know. Some kind of beach over by Jacksonville. So we weren't gonna work out today, but we decided we're gonna get a good workout in. I went to bed at like 8:30 last night. So I got up at like 5, did my fasted cardio, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just work out now so I don't have to worry about it tomorrow, because we're staying in Jacksonville and then I'll make tomorrow my rest day. So we're gonna go work out, hit some shoulders, and get on the road. Okay, so we are off on our adventure.
Here we go.
We are headed to St. Augustine first we're going to Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's! That's how the GPS says. It's really funny. Then we're going to St. Augustine, then we're going to the beach. Let's go! Okay, so we're in St. Augustine. I had to buy this shirt because it's cold here, and I didn't even bring a jacket. I'm gonna freeze tonight at Nick's little work party. But yeah, it's just cute down here. We're walking around. We've been here quite a few times. It's not that far from our house, like what, 2 hours from our house? But this is the pretty little square. We're just walking through all the shops. Having a fun day. Oh my gosh, you guys. So right there is the Maple Biscuit Company. I've always wanted to try one. And so we just walked in there, and we were looking at the menu, and I told Nick, I was like, I just want a plain biscuit. And they're like, oh, we're closed. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was like, I just wanted one biscuit. And they're like, you just want one biscuit? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, well, we just throw them away at the end of the day. And they're like, do you want any jam with it? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And they just gave it to me. I was like, well, where do I pay? And they're like, we were just gonna throw them away anyway. They're like, do you want any more? I was like, no, just one biscuit. And so I just got a biscuit for free from the Maple Street Biscuit Company. I haven't even looked at this thing yet. Let's see what it looks like. Whoa. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. Yay, this hotel has a microwave. Hey guys, what's up? So I'm just going on a little walk around the neighborhood, getting some steps in. It's my favorite thing to do. I love just walking around the neighborhood. But yeah, so this weekend we went up to well, not all the way to Jacksonville. We went to, I don't know, Nick keeps making fun of me because I don't know I keep asking him what it's called where we went. It was between St. Augustine and Jacksonville. It was like Ponte Vedra Beach, I don't know. He's told me like 100 times and I keep having no clue where we were. But yeah, it was fun. We went and walked around St. Augustine yesterday, and then we went to this Kentucky Derby like golfing party for his work. It was fun. And then we went back to the hotel and just hung out, and got up this morning and we drove out to the beach, and Nick took a few photos of me in my angel competition bikini, so I have some content in that. It's funny, like since I started doing like photo shoots and stuff, my Instagram is like slacking so bad, and like my engagement is so low because I have like no content. I keep posting like old photos because I haven't had any pictures of myself or anything, because for one, I've just been so busy working, and Nick's been working, and usually he takes all my photos for me, and we haven't had any chance to do that. So he took a couple photos of me today, but we only got a couple. And then we went to what's it called, Maple Street Biscuit Company, or Maple Biscuit Company, I'm not sure what it's called. I don't know what anything's called apparently, but it was so good. I wasn't gonna have breakfast because, so my weight went up 2 pounds this week. Well, since Thursday night I went out and had some drinks with Nick and my friend Sam, and then I came home and I had tried some of the new drizzle cookies that I launched. And I don't really ever eat the cookies because I save my untracked meals for like a date out with Nick. We didn't really have a date planned, and I took my food to his work event, so I had like some cookies, and like my weight went up, and it really hasn't come back down yet. So I wasn't gonna go to breakfast, and I was like, you know what, no, like I have, you know, only a little bit more time into my off season, and I want to enjoy it, but I am going to not have any more untracked meals until my birthday, which is only in 2.5 weeks. I just want to kind of like reel it in a little bit, because I feel like, you know, if I could possibly go overboard, doubtful, but you know, this is where you just have to be a little mindful, and I want to keep my diet a little cleaner for the next couple weeks. I said that in the last YouTube, and then it just didn't happen. You know, balance, you know, life happens, and I'm just trying to enjoy life more. For all of last year, I was on prep, and yeah, I went and had fun, and you can still have fun when you're in prep. I always do. Like, we went on the boat, I would go out to dinners and take my food or eat before. Like, I still had a good time last year, even being on prep. But now I'm not on prep. Like, I'm trying to avoid saying no. Like, Nick wanted to go to breakfast so bad, and I didn't bring any food with me. Normally I would just say okay, and I'd eat my own food, but I didn't have any food with me because I thought we were just going to come straight home in the morning. And I was like, you know what? Let's go. So we did. And like, I didn't overeat. We split a biscuit, and then we both tried a cinnamon biscuit. So it's not like I ate a whole bunch. But it was really good. And I came home and we had to go grocery shopping. And I just did a whole bunch of cookie orders. My shoulder is killing me from mixing. Now I'm going on a walk, get some steps in, and then I'm going back home to start meal prepping for the week. I already called all my patients. I actually have a really busy week coming up with patients. And yeah, you know, that's what's going on. Same old, same old. You guys probably think I sound like a broken record, but I took some pictures this morning, and I'll post it in here. And this is being 10 pounds up from my show day. I'm 6 months, well, this coming weekend will be 6 months exactly since my show, which is so weird. I can't believe it's already been half a year. Like, that's just insane to even think about. It feels like it was just yesterday. So 6 months, I'm up 10 pounds now. Last week I was like 8 pounds up until Thursday. So I'm kind of ranging between 8 to 10 pounds, honestly. But I'm okay with this. I think I have a great look right now. And I'd be okay if I gained a little bit more weight. My plan is to start prep sometime in the middle of July, end of July. So I'm thinking like 10 to 11 more weeks, and then I'm gonna start prep. So we'll see. But yeah, I think things are going really good. It's a good week. We got another good week coming up this week, and then in a couple of weeks is another class show that I'll be at doing photos. So if you're competing at the clash, hit me up. Or if you want a gym shoot, or you know, a beach photo shoot, anything, just let me know. I'm doing photos all the time now. So just message me and let's get together.